Good afternoon. Before I get to the results of your child's hearing test, I would like to explain the layout of the audiogram first. On the left-hand side, you have the decibels or the loudness starting at the top and proceeding to the bottom. The lower on the graph, the louder the sound. So it's kind of like a remote where you higher the volume. So up here you're going to hear the softer sounds, and as you get lower it's going to be louder sounds. At the top of the audiogram are the frequencies starting with the lowest pitch on the left and proceeding with the highest pitch all the way until you get to the right. This is measured in hertz. Now, the left ear is designated as blue and represented by the X. The red circles represent the right ear. So for the moment, we'll just take off the left ear and just show you the right ear results. Now, based on these results, your child is experiencing a mild sensorineural hearing loss in both ears. So it's pretty much very similar for both. A sensorineural hearing loss means that the issue arises from the cochlea in the inner ear. Okay, now everything below the red line is what your child can currently hear. Everything above the red line, which is everything up here, is what your child is missing out on. So as you can see, he cannot hear a lot of familiar sounds, and this type of loss would mean that he is missing out on many of the mid-pitch sounds like the P, the H, the G, as well as the crucial higher pitched F, S, and TH sounds. Now, we can try to take a listen to some of the sounds that he's currently hearing, so you can just kind of get an idea. So that's a dog barking. A phone ringing. A bus. And an airplane. Okay, now with his aided hearing aid, with his aided ear, with the hearing aid, this would be an example of what he would be able to hear now. So using the left ear as an example, let's take away. Now the X's, as you can see, are where he's hearing with the hearing aid. So now he's able to hear many of the previous sounds that he wasn't getting. So let's take a look at some of the sounds that he was previously missing that he can now hear. The dripping faucet. The wind.
In 1836, Hans Christian
Okay, so as you can see, he now has access to all of his speech sounds. For example, with the aided hearing aid in both ears, he's able to hear a lot of the sounds that he previously wasn't. He's also able to get a lot of those very important consonants that he was previously missing, which help when trying to identify words, trying to spell out words, trying to just, for listening purposes. However, he will still have some difficulty listening in noisy situations, even with both aided hearing aids.